Hello Crafty friends, it's Courtney Brickner, the CV behind the Crafty Brick. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I last saw you when it was a hot mess show trying to make an embroidered hat. I thought that I could figure it out. I thought I knew how to do it, and I was having issues. So it didn't work out that day. Let's see if you can see how poorly this hat turned out. So I decided that I would continue to try and I would not post another video until I had made a good hat to share with you. So I made this one. It was already starting to mess up right there, so I just stopped it. This one, the diamond, is a hot mess. So that one, I mean, it was getting better, but it just wasn't working out. But what I realized was it was not me, it was the file. So I had gotten that file digitized and it really is not good. So what I did was decided to try my hat skills using a different file. And that's what I'm going to show you today. Check out this hat. So I made this hat, tested it out first before I made the video so there weren't a million mistakes all the way through it, but it went off without a hitch. It was flawless. And I wanted to make another one to show you exactly what I did. So that's what I'm doing today. So we're going to be making this imperfectly perfect hat, and I will show you how I did it. It was a much smoother video, aside from a thread bake where I needed to replace the bobbin, but everything else was really good. So I'm excited to share that with you today. I hope you're here for it. Give me that thumbs up if you are, and let's go into my embroidery room and get started.
So I'm starting just as I was before and getting my cap station all set up. So I've got this wood on the wall. I like to keep the cap station there so that it can be easily installed with my hat, and since I don't have a table in here. So I'm taking my stabilizer and I'm going to put it right under this lip right here. And then I'm going to take my hat, unsnap the back so that I just have enough room to work with it. And I'm going to bring the little lip, fold it down so that that can go under that little metal clip with the stabilizer below it. So it is a little bit difficult to slide it in, but you just got to shimmy it under that little metal clip and then bring around that little metal arm and attach that to the other side. If it seems like it won't reach in the previous video that I've posted about hats, you can see how to adjust that so it can go all the way over and clip. Then when you clip it into place, you are ready to bring the hat off of the cap station, and then you like push the little clips so that it will release from the cap station. Let's see, I'm having a little trouble. You just got to push them in. Sometimes it's a little challenging. But once you press all of them, then it will release, and then you can take it off and you're ready to attach that to your cap driver. So you see it's resting right on the brim of the hat, and then we will be ready to put it on. So now we'll turn on the machine and bring our design in. I got this from Creative Fabrica, Perfectly Imperfect. And this is my run sheet. It tells me what colors I need. So I've already put that on my USB drive. So I'm going to bring that into the computer. So I'm searching for it on the USB drive. There it is. And now I click it. It was in some file on there. So then you just press the button to bring it onto your machine. And then when it's on your machine, you click the machine button, find it, and click there. Click OK, and then it will import onto, oh, I forgot to change the status on my machine and unlock it. So I had to unlock it, and then we can bring it onto the machine. Now we can click the colors. I'm just using 2 colors here, so I'm just going to put those in, click OK, and then put the cap station, since we're doing a cap. Click OK, and now the machine will move into the correct place, and we're ready to install the cap station onto the cap driver. We bring it on, twist it around, and then you just push it into place until it locks. And then we're going to trace and make sure that our needle is not touching that little metal arm. And it's not. The position seems a little bit high, so let's move it back just a tad. And let's see. Then we will try and trace again. And that looks like a better position. So, and just to be safe, I want to press the little heart and do one more test to make sure that it's going to embroider in the right position. So this is just stitching out the entire design. I'm making sure it's not touching the metal arm, and I'm also making sure that the placement is exactly where I want it. So I just try out the whole thing. It looks good. I like it. And I'm going to trace one more time just to be safe. And then we are ready to start embroidering. So far so good, but it stopped because there was a thread break. But I'm hoping this one is just a bobbin, and it was. So I just replaced the bobbin, went ahead and took it out, put in new bobbin. You can see that it is completely empty. Which is not what happened last time. I had a bird's nest, so this is much better. So I just got some new bobbin, put it back in, locked it into place, and then closed it, and we were ready to put my hat back on and start again. And I just slid it back on, turned it, locked it into place, and then we were ready to just pick up where we left off. So it's much better than last time because you're going to get thread breaks with embroidery, but you just hope that you don't have that bird's nest because that's really annoying. So this time was much smoother than the last hat that I did. It was just embroidering just like it should, and I was very happy with this experience. I didn't feel like I was failing at making hats, and I think this design is really cute as well. So here we go.
OMG. Let's scoot it back a little bit so it's a little bit easier to get out. OMG. Look at that. Perfectly imperfect. I got it. I got it to work. It wasn't my fault. I am so happy right now. I got this hat to work. If you saw how hot mess it was last time, I thought it was my fault, but it was not my fault. It was the file's fault. I do know how to make hats. I'm so excited. So I hope that you learned something. If nothing else, just don't give up. Keep trying. When you're learning something new, it takes a while to get the hang of it. And sometimes it's not your fault and you feel like you're doing something wrong, but you're not. So just keep trying and you're gonna get it. I'm just excited that I was able to come back. I'm sad that it took me so long to get back here for this second video, but you know what? It is what it is. And we are here with a nice, imperfectly perfect hat. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit that notification and subscribe button so that you don't miss anything crafty when I post again, because I'm going to be back here with some more embroidery and crafty content and you don't want to miss it. Until then, stay crafty, my friends. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.